Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So in this episode we are going to be speaking about shadow work. Well, that was ninja work, wasn't it? But shadow work, it's got this so much of a mystery to it. Honestly, you don't have to look too far on the World Wide Web to see some of the notions and theories that mankind share about shadow work. In this episode, I want to dissect it. I want to bring it back to being simple so that each and every one of you, if you are wanting to become a medium or you're wanting to complete shadow work, I don't like the terminology shadow work, to be honest. I don't like it as a term, but I acknowledge and understand that mankind share that notion. So we are going to do a video dedicated to shadow work and to give you a little bit of a helping hand along your way. So first of all, before we go into this video, I have noticed that there are 80% of you who watch my content who aren't subscribed. So what is going on there? Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's get into what you've come to see. Shadow work, the mystical words. I've heard so many different stories and theories about what shadow work is. And fun fact, I've seen people who are actually actively on platforms telling people about shadow work, and there was this one crazy story before we go into it where this individual said they had been going through shadow work and they had then confronted the spirit world and they had put the spirit world in their place, and then they started, and by the end of this video you're going to see why that notion is absolutely ludicrous. Shadow work is effectively you working on yourself. It's none other than going internally and working on some of the problems that you need to overcome, some of the challenges that you need to face head on. We can't run from these problems no more, nor can we be a bystander in our own life journey. We need to take the bull by the horn and do what is right for us. In these moments, if you are shadow working, you can effectively think of it like you're going through everything in your world and you're getting on top of things. If you are somebody, and it was to do with finances, I always think of analogies, but if you are somebody who's working on finances, then this would be you getting your money in order. This is you getting your life in order. Not just so much your life, your soul. Getting your life purpose back. Taking a breath once again and breathing a little bit of fire into that stomach of yours for that passion and determination and willpower to succeed in life. That's what shadow work is. It's got no mystical elements to it whatsoever. It's got no essential. Honestly, we're going to do loads of different videos. Bear in mind with this, people, I'm very controversial, but the reason why I'm controversial is I like to simplify this. Why do mankind feel within their own egotistical minds that they need to make this complicated? I want to debunk all of those theories and notions. I am going to make this simple for the everyday person to understand so that you can, with a good understanding, an understanding that will serve you, which you can gain from this channel, you will be able to contact your loved ones in spirit. Shadow work, a lot of people, when I've heard of shadow work, a lot of people will talk about demons. First of all, I work alongside of the demons. What you call demons, I call them the realms. The reason I call them the realms is because I understand exactly what they are. I don't use mankind's terminologies unless I'm doing an explanation like this. You would never see me off camera referring to them as demons. Demons is the terminology that mankind give name tags for. And it's a very scary title, isn't it? Let's just be honest. There's nothing nice and fluffy about it. And there's probably going to be a lot of you who are thinking, well, there's nothing fluffy about them, Jordan. They're demons. They're not. Honestly, you've been educated by mankind and you have been conditioned by the understandings and knowledge gaps of man. There is nothing evil about them. They're very different to the spirit world, very playful. I refer to this spirit. So, for example, for the spirit world is essentially like okay, so this is what the spirit world are showing us. The spirit world are the adults in the human world. The realms are like the children. They're very playful. They're very active. They like to do different things. However, none of that involves possessing people. None of it in any way, shape or form comes into mankind's notions or theories. They're very much behind the scenes. They want nothing to do with your world at all. However, when it comes to shadow work, a lot of people believe that when they go through shadow work, they then start telling energy what to do. Telling energy. And listen, if you are somebody out there who believes that you have worked, because we know exactly what shadow work is. Shadow work is just simply working on yourself. So if you are somebody who has worked on yourself and during that process you believe that you have started messing with the realms and you are giving out orders, stop. Because you are getting yourself into very, very hot water very quick. And I'm going to tell you the reason why it's hot. It's not because it's hell and it's because you, through your own ignorance, have fallen victim to your own ego. We need to address that. We need to get you back on track. Working on yourself is difficult. By under no illusion think that working on yourself is going to be an easy, because we have to acknowledge the flaws that we have as an individual, as a human being. We all have problems. Yeah, listen, let's be completely honest. We all have issues that we need to address. We all have things we don't like about ourselves. We all have things that we like about ourselves. And when we are doing shadow work, I hate the terminology, spirit are laughing at us, but I hate it. When we are working on oneself, this is where we are going to be able to refine ourselves as an individual so that we can start working with these different energies. Again, I've got to come back to, a lot of people believe shadow work to be a lot of things. Think that you go on celestial adventures and all sorts. Mankind are crazy. And yes, I'm crazy. But mankind, the notions shared and accepted among man are mental. You know, a lot of the things that I do and a lot of the things that I say, I back up with evidence. I don't read books. I don't read mankind's literature. I don't need to. There is not a thing that I say you will find from any of mankind's literatures, because I know that mankind have a tendency to write things that benefit themselves. Now, I work with the energy realms and I work with, higher energies than that. And one of the things that you have to understand is when it comes from spirit, it's organic. It's universal. Each and every person on this planet can become a medium. Each and every person can work on their own problems. If you are somebody who is suffering from a dependency, then you can overcome that hurdle. This is something that you need to overcome. Are you somebody who is suffering from confidence issues? Then this is something that you need to overcome. Let's back up. If you are somebody who is suffering from confidence issues, we need to put this right before you come into mediumship. Oh, thanks for that. The light's just gone dead. Wasn't spirit, by the way. The light's just gone off. They done it the other day, but I knew before I come on camera today it was going to go off. But I thought we'll just jump on and see. Confidence issues. When we need to address those confidence issues, we need you to be courageous. We need you to be strong. Yes, it's going to be hard for you to have to deal with. Yes, it's going to be difficult for you to have to come to terms with. Grieving is one of the biggest things. Each and every one of you want to contact the spirit world. Each and every one of you want to see your loved ones again. There is nothing wrong with that. But what you have to understand is through your own ignorance and not accepting that your loved one has gone, you are putting off the grieving process. Yes, it's hard. Yes, it's painful. Yes, we can't make that pain go away. But what we can start to do is put the foundations in place so that you can start to move on with your life. Now, I know that moving on with your life is not something you want to hear, because by hearing that and by acknowledging that, we are accepting that they have gone. But this is the reality of the world that you are living in. They have gone. And we need to come to terms with that so that we can get you connected to your loved ones in spirit. So if you are somebody who's struggling with grief, after watching this video, sort it out. Don't wait any longer. Yeah, there's never going to be a good time to deal with it. Yeah, go into a meditation. Accept that they have gone. Cry a little bit. Let your hair down. Once you go into a meditation, and this isn't going to work for everyone, but this is going to work for 99.9% of the people. When you go into a meditation and you have accepted that they have gone, they can then come close. You will often see imagery of them. You will feel their energy enveloping yours. You might smell their perfume. Sorry, the energy's got really intense there. I'm going to have a drink. You may smell their perfume, their cologne. You may hear their voice using clairaudience. These are all real. These are all possibilities. What will happen for you if you listen to what we are explaining to you now? Sorry, I speak in the third person when spirit will come through. So each and every one of you know that shadow work is not difficult. Yes, it's hard for you as a person, but the process isn't difficult. If you take reasonable steps, For example, for each and every one of you who are doing shadow work, what I would explain to each and every one of you in the first instance to do is to get an A4 piece of paper. And on that A4 piece of paper, what we want to do is, it has to be A4. Some of you might be A3, which is the even bigger one, I think. Some of you might even need a poster in a printing machine, in loads of paper. But this is what I would like each and every one of you to do. To use this as an exercise. On the left-hand side of the paper, we are going to put the bad things about ourselves. On the opposite side, we are going to put the things that we like about ourselves. It's going to be difficult. It's not going to be easy. But nothing in this life is meant to be easy. Don't be under the illusion and think that things for you have to be easy. Why are they easier for everyone else? Because you don't walk in anyone else's shoes. You walk your own life. When you look at somebody else and you think that their world is so great and everything's going right for them, there's always things going on behind the scenes for them that they are dealing with. This is part of the problem with mankind. Sometimes we become envious. We look at other people and rather than wanting them to succeed, we become jealous of them. We become jealous. We want what they have. Everything looks perfect in their world. Why are we being punished? But behind the scenes, they are going through a lot of turmoil. They're just hiding it really well. So do that exercise. I'd love to know in the comments section how many of you, are doing your shadow work. Working on oneself, I'm going to call it. It'll be called shadow work in the title of the video, but I'm going to call it working on oneself. I like the sound of that. It makes it universal. We all understand what that is. It doesn't need to have any spiritual jargon associated to it. It's working on oneself. When you have done it and completed it, let us know down in the comments how you think it went for yourself. Let us know also if you need any help with any additional videos. If there's something that I've missed in this video, let me know in the comment section and I'll be sure to do another video on it. Also, if you did enjoy this video, remember to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for future videos. Also, check out the videos at the top left and the right, and I'll see you in the next one.